Inside a crowded bar, the air buzzes with laughter, music, and the clinking of glasses. Two black women sit quietly at a corner table, sipping drinks, seemingly ordinary, but something about their calm composure makes a few patrons glance over curiously. The bar owner, a middle-aged man known for his arrogance, spots them and narrows his eyes. His face flushes red as suspicion and annoyance grow. Suddenly, he storms over, slamming his hand on the table so hard that glasses rattle and patrons gasp. "Stop lying about your jobs. You're faking this FBI nonsense," he shouts, voice booming across the room. His words cut through the music, creating a tense, almost suffocating silence. The women remain perfectly calm, exchanging a subtle glance. One slowly slides a shiny badge under the table, barely visible, but the faint glint catches a phone camera from across the room. Every patron freezes. Shock, fear, and curiosity ripple through the crowd. Who are these women, and what will happen next? Before we dive in, drop your city or state in the comments. Let's see how far this story travels. Hit that like button if you believe in justice over arrogance, and don't forget to subscribe. Because tonight, truth and courage are about to shock an entire bar. The two women sit at their corner table, calm and composed, sipping their drinks with an air of quiet confidence. Both are highly skilled professionals in the FBI, trained to stay composed under pressure, but tonight, they are just trying to enjoy a peaceful evening. The bar around them is alive with energy, music pulses from the speakers, laughter echoes across the room, glasses clink, and bartenders shout orders. Yet, amid the lively atmosphere, tension begins to build. The bar owner, a middle-aged man known for his arrogance and controlling demeanor, keeps glancing at them suspiciously. His eyes narrow, jaw tightens, and every so often he mutters under his breath, shaking his head as if he doesn't believe what he sees. Patrons begin to notice the tension. Conversations pause mid-sentence, phones are discreetly pointed at the women's table, and some patrons exchange uneasy glances. Everyone senses that something is about to erupt. The women exchange a subtle glance, communicating silently. One smooth motion, one slight nod, and it's clear, they are fully aware of the situation and prepared for whatever comes next. Their calm composure contrasts sharply with the owner's growing agitation. As the music continues, the bar seems to hold its breath. A quiet, almost electric tension fills the room. This is not just an ordinary night out, the stage is set for a collision of arrogance and authority, where truth and dignity are about to confront intimidation head-on. Emotion, intrigue, suspense, anticipation, and the first seeds of looming conflict. The bar owner storms over to their table, his face flushed with anger. Every step he takes echoes across the room, drawing the attention of patrons who are already on edge. "You think you can lie about your jobs and get away with it," he snarls, leaning aggressively over the table. Glasses rattle under the force of his hand, and the room grows tense. Patrons glance nervously at each other, some pulling out phones, sensing that something dramatic is unfolding. The women remain calm. Their hands rest lightly on the table, unshaken. One subtly slides her hand beneath the edge, brushing the shiny metal of a badge against the tablecloth. The movement is almost imperceptible, but a sharp-eyed patron's camera catches the faint glint. Whispers ripple through the crowd. The owner laughs nervously, trying to mask his unease. "FBI? Really? I don't believe you," he says, his voice rising. He escalates further, mocking them loudly, insulting their intelligence, even threatening to throw them out. Patrons shift uncomfortably, the tension thickening with every insult. Micro twist, 3:00 the badge's glint catches another phone light. A murmured gasp spreads through the room. "Wait, is that?" The suspense tightens, viewers realize that these women are not ordinary patrons. The audience is now fully hooked, desperate to see how the owner reacts when the truth is revealed. The women do not flinch. Their calm composure contrasts starkly with his aggressive outburst, amplifying the owner's humiliation even before the reveal. Patrons lean forward in their seats, some recording, some whispering, some frozen with anticipation. Every insult the owner hurls now feels hollow against their unwavering poise. The room feels heavy with anticipation. Tension builds steadily, the audience's anger and curiosity peaking simultaneously. The stage is set for the ultimate confrontation. Emotion, anger, suspense, intrigue, anticipation. The audience is left on the edge of their seats, waiting for the shocking truth that will turn the room, and the owner, upside down. The room falls into stunned silence. Every eye is fixed on the women's table. One of them slowly lifts her badge, sliding it fully into view. The metal gleams under the bar lights, and the bold letters FBI shimmer for everyone to see. Gasps erupt across the bar. Phones point at the table, capturing every detail. Patrons whisper in disbelief, some stepping back, others craning to get a better look. The laughter and music of moments ago have vanished, replaced by shock and tension. The bar owner freezes. His face drains of color, jaw dropping. He had mocked them, humiliated them, and now he realizes the magnitude of his mistake. The very people he thought he could intimidate are federal agents, calm, composed, and fully in control. One woman meets his gaze, voice steady but cutting, "You should have thought twice before harassing us." The weight of her words hangs in the air. Every insult he hurled is now a testament to his arrogance and folly. The patrons react in real time, whispers turn into murmurs of awe, a few quiet claps of approval, some recording furiously. The micro-twist from earlier, the badge's glint caught on a phone, now makes sense. It built the suspense, and the reveal hits harder than anyone expected. The owner stammers, attempts to explain, but the words fall flat. The reality is undeniable, he misjudged these women completely. The tension in the room transforms into public humiliation for him, while admiration for the women's composure and authority grows exponentially. Emotion, shock, awe, public humiliation, satisfaction. The audience experiences the thrill of justice in motion, watching arrogance crumble before truth. Within minutes, the atmosphere shifts completely. Discreet FBI agents quietly enter the bar, surveying the scene. The bar owner, pale and trembling, is approached calmly but firmly. "You are going to answer for your actions," one agent says, his voice low but carrying authority. The room is silent, all patrons watching as accountability finally steps in. The owner stammers, trying to defend himself, but every excuse falls flat. The two women rise from their seats, heads held high, their composure unwavering. Patrons begin to murmur in awe, some softly clapping, others recording the moment, realizing they are witnessing courage and professionalism in action. The contrast between the women's calm and the owner's crumbling arrogance is striking. As the agents escort the owner toward the exit, whispers ripple through the bar, "He humiliated the wrong people, I can't believe he did that." Admiration for the women spreads, and the energy in the room changes from tension to respect and relief. The women walk toward the exit, their dignity intact, leaving behind a scene of stunned patrons and a clear message: arrogance, harassment, and lies cannot overpower truth, preparation, and integrity. Voiceover emphasis: tonight, truth didn't just speak, it shook the room. Courage, calm, and dignity proved far stronger than intimidation and lies. And when the time comes, justice has a way of revealing itself. Emotion, closure, empowerment, vindication. The audience feels satisfied as tension resolves and the moral lands strongly, leaving viewers inspired by the power of truth and composure. The bar is quiet now, a stark contrast to the chaos minutes ago. Patrons reflect on what just happened, realizing they witnessed something extraordinary. The two women walk out, heads held high, dignity intact. Their calm composure and courage left a mark on everyone in the room. Voiceover: never underestimate those who stand with courage and truth. Even in the face of humiliation, justice finds its way. Tonight proves that bravery and integrity always triumph over arrogance and lies. Let this be a reminder: truth has power, and dignity always prevails. The screen fades to black, leaving viewers inspired, satisfied, and in awe.